Hello, my lovely, wonderful people. Welcome back to the news. The 2023 presidential election was like a lesson course for the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi. And as 2027 approaches, Nigerians are once again gearing up for another round of electoral race. The last presidential election in 2023 saw the youth favourite, Peter Obi, finish a disappointing third. But Obi is not backing down. Peter Obi is preparing for another shoot at the presidency. There is no denying the fact that Obi was a arrowhead presidential candidate from the southeast extraction, but it is not enough to win a presidential election in a country where majority of the votes come from the north. And it is still expedient for Obi to revisit joining an alliance with other forces in the north. Peter Obi will still need more alliance who command huge followership in order to appeal to mass majority votes from the region. In the last election, Obi relied more on Christian communities for votes as he was seen going around from one church to another, hoping he would be able to get majority of Christians votes for him across Nigeria. A top pastor supported and gave him the necessary backings, and few of those pastors we know. But there was one particular pastor we know very well, Bishop Oyedepo. But an audio was also linked where Obi was heard telling Oyedepo of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, Winners Chapel, to help him get votes from Christians in the Southwest. He stated that those votes were needed because the 2023 presidential election was a religious war, although that particular audio, that particular audio call was said to be doctored by, some other persons who aim to tarnish the image of Peter Obi, where they came out and said that that particular message was doctored, it was tampered with. And they started calling Peter Obi, yes, daddy, yes, daddy. And shortly after the 2023 election, a lot of political analysts criticized Peter Obi over his strategies and told him and even advised him to spread beyond borders to stand a chance to win the 2027 presidential election. And in the last 1 year, Peter Obi has been doing a lot, especially in the areas where he failed in the last election. He's now in the north. He's more in the north now, and he has been doing a lot for the people of the north. He has also taken the Muslim communities as his priority by donating boreholes and cash gifts, and also give cash gifts to many of them. One of the challenges they have in some parts of the north is quality water. And to address the water supply challenge in the north, Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, during his Ramadan tour a few months back, had drilled and donated borehole to some northern communities, including Plateau, Kaduna, Kano, Kebbi, Zaria, and also, some northern states. And some of these projects are expected to alleviate the sufferings of these communities. For this alone, a lot of people from this state and these communities are beginning to accept him in their midst. And in the last election, Obi focused on the churches. He wasn't seen in the mosques, but just a few months ago, he was seen in a mosque in Niger State. And Obi is now touring mosques in an attempt to woo more Muslims to his side ahead of the 2027 presidential election. Well, my country people, Obi has also formed several alliances with different groups from the north. Some of these groups are political and religious in nature. They seek for the common interest of the north. Some of these groups are now speaking in favor of Peter Obi for the 2027 presidential election. And ahead of the 2027 presidential election, a northern group under the auspices of Ariwa Indigenous Obedience Forum has backed Peter Obi to contest again for president. And at a press conference in Kano, the forum's coordinator, engineer Awa had expressed the group's belief that Obi, with divine intervention, will emerge as Nigeria's next president in 2027. According to the forum's leader, the forum has a clear vision and dedicated path to ensure Obi's success, that they begged Nigerians to listen to Obi's vision. And now they've seen the handwriting clear on the wall as they see the truth and read, the true intent of Peter Obi. The forum's declaration comes amidst a backdrop of widespread hunger, poverty and uncertainty across the country. The forum's leader acknowledged that Nigerians, including the forum's members, share responsibility for the current state of the nation, where he lamented how Nigerians initially dismissed Obi's earnest appeals and visionary plans as mere political rhetoric. And according to our insider who revealed that Peter Obi is still very much open to form an alliance or to join forces with another party if need be, he said that is why he is still and has been consulting and meeting with various groups and political leaders in the last months. Although he has not decided whether he will run under the Labour Party or join forces with other parties, as revealed by insider source. A few months back, it was said that Peter Obi had a secret meeting with the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. Although the details of the meeting have been unknown till date, Atiku has not said anything concerning that meeting, but he also did not make mention on if he would be ready to work with other persons. But then we are looking ahead of 2027. But Atiku has also expressed willingness on him contesting in 2027. If the party should give him the ticket, he will surely contest. Atiku had declared in a recent interview with BBC Hausa Service, where he added that a merger between the PDP and the Labour Party is possible. Atiku added that members of the party would decide his fate, that the members of his own party, the PDP, would decide his fate ahead of 2027 general elections, where he mentioned that his recent meeting with Obi might indicate a possible alliance leading up to 2027 general elections. So this, he made known his meeting with Peter Obi. But then there are also a lot of talks going on concerning Obi contesting in the 2027 elections and his political future ahead. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments section. Thank you.